Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ICBU. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I'll let you this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, this chart is a little tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're some sort of day trader, flipper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought, somewhere up around here, or maybe you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 15 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about more so the big picture of things, I get it. From the highs, there has been a decent-sized pullback. But from a grand scheme perspective, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build an overall higher base. And as long as higher bases are being built over time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess is you probably just had more of a day trader type flipper perspective going into it. And as things stand right now, and I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but just to kind of offer up a little context, let's say that the price ultimately drops down to 0008. Again, I'm not saying that's what's going to occur, but the price comes down to 0008, behaves in this manner, and then eventually starts to work its way back upwards. Emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have these lows down there. If you envision each one of these as stair steps, well, big picture-wise, you still have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And progress, I'm just defining in this situation as 0008. Now, why not 0007? You could use 0007. My point here is that, just from an overall perspective, is the price going to build a higher base, or is the price going to go back to where it started? And, if the price goes back to somewhere down around here below 0005, that's literally back to where it started. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where it all started, that's not exactly a sign of true strength. Now, what about levels of resistance? As far as where the sellers are hanging out at right now, initial group right there at 0013, and then after that, yeah, up around 0016 and 0017. But, one hurdle at a time. In my mind, the first key hurdle that needs to be broken is right there at 0013. So all in all, very nice movement today. Yeah, there was a bit of a pullback, but assuming you do care about the big picture of it all, the bulls still have an opportunity to build a higher base. So let's see if they can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.